Okay, hi everyone. I'm Lara Teixeira, Chief of Sport for USA Artistic Swimming. I'm three-time Olympian and an Olympic coach medalist. We have something really excited to share, the brand new platform Synkro. With all the rules change and the new and evolving scoring system, this platform will help us with some common challenges in our amazing sport. Let me tell you, when I was coaching, I spent a lot of time making coach cards. Honestly, it was so frustrating. I would make mistakes and then had to start all over because it couldn't edit what I've done. And sometimes I missed a rule. Who can remember everything, right? I sent things wrong and my team got hit with a base mark because of it. Oh my God, so frustrated. But that's exactly why Syncro was created. They have coach card editor, the validator, the predictor, which you can make your own strategy, and review. So you review your coach card before sending and make it the final edit. Now, I'm excited to introduce the expert and the brain behind Syncro, David Liu. David, the mic is all yours.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. My name is David Liu. I was a previous male artistic swimmer. I'm also the founder of Synkro. Today, I'll be giving you guys a quick demonstration of how Synkro works. And I created this to target the problems that Laura mentioned. And I encountered them a lot when I was swimming, and I saw my coaches encounter them in many competitions. So I'll start off by sharing my screen. And yeah, let's start off with the coaches card editor. So I hope this demonstration can help you guys understand how to create coaches cards with the software and basically the benefits of using this. So let's load this free team routine and we can look at the overview menu. So as we can see in this routine, one of the acros is missing, one of the hybrids is missing, and one of the transitions is missing at the end of the routine. So let's go fix these. For this platform, you create acrobatics by using the custom acro builder. So for this specific acrobatic, we're using group B. The construction is stack. Connection type is backpack. Our positions include bamboo and also owl. Our rotation is R0.5. Our bonuses include position 3 and twirl. You can also name your acrobatics and save them, so we can call this other lift. And as you can see, you can have many saved acrobatics in this session, and we just added our acrobatic. Now with our acrobatic saved, we can now move on to the hybrids. So for hybrids and Syncro, there's mainly two ways you can create hybrids. One is you can drag in these movements like this, and the other way, which I prefer more, is typing codes, which is a lot more efficient. So we can show this real quick. So for this hybrid, we have A1C, A7, F1A, RC1, AB, A6, F4F, F6C, F1A, and RC1. There are no pattern changes and we already have the times set up. And lastly, for the transition in our routine, we can just drag it in like this and set the time range, which is 321 to 324. Now that we have a routine finished, what we do is we update routine to make sure it's saved. And in Syncro, you can have many routines saved, like here, which have several routines saved. And lastly, there's also a feature where you can export your routines to basically the Excel format which competitions accept. I recently integrated Syncro with ISS, which is the integrated sports system, so the competition software can load these coaches cards as well, but I have a few more steps before we can use this for full competitions. After creating your coaches cards, there are a few more features that Laura mentioned before, which you can use to validate the correctness of your routine. So the first one is a validator, and this is the validator that Chris created. Basically, it checks the correctness of your routine according to your age group rules and also gives you some nice warnings over here. And then I have one more routine which I prepared to show you some of the common mistakes that this validator can show you. And here we go. As we can see, these are some common mistakes coaches make: forgetting acro, forgetting needing families in the routine, not declaring more than 5 times. So this validator created by Chris is a very useful thing to make sure your routine is declared correctly. Along with the validator, there's also the predictor. And basically for this feature, you can customize the factors of your routine. So you can just kind of predict what you're actually going to get at a competition. And you get a very nice breakdown of your score by element and by acrobatic. Along with that, there's a little bit more advanced feature, which is a comparison, which basically means you can compare different versions of your same routine. So one problem I had when I was swimming is that for a lot of routines, I wanted to see the trade-off of adding more DD but losing execution. And for this feature, you can kind of see what's like the most optimal version. How do you optimize the score of your routine at many of these competitions? And lastly, we have one more feature, which is the code reviewer. This is a lot more simple feature, but it's also something I think that could be quite useful. Basically, you can expand your code into the actual movements that you're declaring on the hybrid. And this is a very useful feature. You can have your swimmers review your coach's cards just to make sure what you're actually declaring on the coach's card is, what you're swimming in the actual routine. And yeah, this is what I've in Synkro so far. I demonstrated Synkro at USAS conventions last year, the coaches conventions, and more than 50 plus teams, including the national team and many university programs, signed up. So if you guys want to test out this software, create some coaches cards, and eventually use this for competitions, then please sign up in the link in the description below. I'm releasing a beta in early April, and it's going to be free, and this is the only time. So yeah.
I'm so excited, David. I wish I had the platform 3 years ago when I was coaching and making all the coach cards. The national team will use it. This is a great tool to support athletes and coaches, and I'm so excited to be able to put that on for the membership and then artistic swimming community, because honestly, all international friends would always want to use this platform as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you.